Hello, how is everyone doing today? I'm Andrew from MAO Magic, taking a look at the Spigen car mount holder. It features perfect placement while driving, one-touch button, swivel ball head, and a fancy extending arm. We have covered many other car mounts, so between this one, the OHara, and the tech form, this really fills up all of the best car mounts out there on the market. So maybe before buying, definitely check out the other two reviews we've done on the other car mounts. Now this will hold phones up to 4 to 5.8 inches, and that's the diagonal screen size. So you do have to kind of know the diagonal amount of your phone. I wish they just given it to you as far as the actual width goes, but they do just kind of advertise as far as the diagonal size of your phone. This arm itself can go here, or it can extend the other direction, so you can flip this around based on how far you want that arm to reach out. If you want it longer, you can go the other way, and it'll reach a little bit further than it would if it has to go over the unit itself, as it does in this direction here. Now, as I mentioned, it does have that really easy one-touch interface. You simply squeeze the sides to release and then set it back in. It hits the little button on the back panel and it locks into place. You do have to give a little bit of force because obviously you have to hit that button, and it can be a little bit loud, especially if you do it without your phone in there because it's quite a more distance to move and just crushes in. But it isn't too bad at all, and it makes it really easy to get your phone in and out of the mount itself. Another really nice, unique feature is the ability to manage your cables. There's a little cord spot on the bottom of the mount, so you can kind of attach your cord there. So when you have this mounted, it doesn't just come off. They do have an adhesive gel pad on the bottom of this as well as that suction cup. So many of them do, though the suction cup I seen was a little bit more shallow than the ones we saw from OHara and from Tacform. Like all these car mounts, installation is dead simple. You simply choose a spot that you'd like it. It probably won't work great on leather, but many other surfaces. Remove that little film and suction cup it into place. Now, the longer you have that arm extended, the more wiggle there will be as you're driving. So definitely something to keep in mind. The longer that is, just the further it is from the base and the more chance it has of wiggling. It does have a great spot to keep that cord. Unfortunately, in my placement, it would fall right over my actual display if I mounted my cord into there. So maybe this is not the best place to actually put my phone, or maybe if I had a second way to adhere my cable, like maybe move it down the side and then it comes to the center. So I might have to pick up another like 3M adhesive or something to kind of keep my cord over to the side. Like many other car mounts out there, it does have that ball socket on the top, so you can put your phone in vertically as well as horizontally. So if you're doing navigation, it may work better in a horizontal fashion. Now, that kind of brings us to the disappointing part of this review. This happened as I'm filming. I'm doing this nice glamour shot as I'm panning left to right, and my phone falls right after I install it. It lasted only a few minutes, and this repeated itself like 3 or so times. I'm pretty sure I got it to stay up during the course of this actual driving test, but it was definitely disappointing to find out. And I'm not blaming the Spigen itself. It could just be the mounting surface that I'm adhering to, but it was definitely disappointing. I mean, I didn't have any other problems with the OHara or the Tacform, so it was something to keep in mind when someone's making a decision like this. It just depends on what you're mounting to. If I had this mounted to the glass maybe instead, above, because I could mount this upside down, that might be a better option, and it's going to adhere a whole lot better to the glass than it would to this maybe somewhat porous plastic material on the dash. So again, it did work with my other two mounts, but I don't want to blame Spigen completely because it does have a lot of fantastic reviews online, and it is one of the top 3 most popular car mounts. So it's not something you should just completely discredit right away because it did not work for me. If you would like to pick up a Spigen car mount, there's a link below in the description, but check out the OHara and the Tacform ones as well to get that full picture idea. Please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and throw your questions down up below in the comments. Otherwise, subscribe, and until next time, it's Andrew for MAO Magic.